I was raised in a home that I felt like was pretty normal and didn't really have any issues. So the whole time I grew up, I thought that we just had the perfect family. From the time I was very young, kindergarten through sixth grade, I was always exposed to God. It was a Catholic school, so it was nothing but prayer, reading the Bible, and the Rosary.
I was not raised in the church. I was raised in an abusive home, and I was sexually abused and assaulted from the time I was a baby through my early teen years. I hated life and I hated people. I began cutting and I became suicidal.
I never felt the love of God because for all those years, I just kind of went through the motions. From the time I was in seventh grade all the way into my 30s, I completely walked away from God, and there was definitely no relationship.
My childhood was a very dark place. When I got older and had my own children, I still carried this darkness with me. I had a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear, and I didn't trust people. When I was first invited to the church, I was a little skeptical at first, but I attended a Bible study. And in those meetings, these women had something that I wanted. They carried this true joy and happiness within them. I wanted to know what that was like, and so I started taking so many studies so I could know who this God was that I felt neglected me.
I had an all-time low that I was going through in my life, and I was surrounded by a bunch of men who showed me what it's like to be godly. I got involved with Bible studies and different men's groups, and it was really a great experience because that was the first time I knew what it was like to be a godly man. And so
once I got saved, my life changed. God had brought so much hope and healing to my life. It didn't only affect me, it affected my entire family. My relationship with my husband got so much deeper and stronger. My kids, my relationship with them, I didn't parent out of fear anymore.
It really changed the type of husband I was. I started loving my wife like God has designed, a marriage to be. I was definitely a different father, a different parent to my kids.
I no longer live in fear, and I don't have night terrors anymore. We're now heavily involved in ministry. I'm leading Bible studies and mentoring other people.
Leading is much more than just a title. We're leading our kids much better. I'm leading my wife and my family much better, and we're also leading the youth group here at the church.
God has used my life and my story and the brokenness to help bring hope and healing to others.